I'd like for you to try and sweeten the deal very slightly more. You see, it did take a lot of effort to get them here, and as you said, this is quite illegal after all.
Yes, I am offering to pay you for these cryopods. I am offering to handle the costs of resurrecting these people. I also handle the costs of moving them in Gunhild. I believe that 80,000 credits for the 8 cryopods is more than fair, Mr. Eastfield.
Would I try and persuade with what I've already said?
You can.
And what do I roll again? Because I've got a +1 in it.
Persuasion plus charisma.
Well, my persuade is 1, and my charisma is plus nothing. It's
Plus
actually
nothing.
14, but that's still nothing, I think.
14's a +1.
Okay,
14's
so
a plus
2.
1.
So I'm just rolling 2.
Yeah, d6 plus 2. 2d6 plus 2.
So
In the
mod
roll
is
macro.
2 in the roll macro.
Mm-hmm. She's not convinced. She's very adamant about how she will have most of the work.
Well,
Are you an
with these
expert?
people.
I am in fact an expert. I'll give that another
You
go.
can reroll, yes. Remember that in 1 hour, you'll be able to reroll again. If you do now.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so at 9 and 9 o'clock, you can reroll again. She sighs and says, very well, 100,000 it is. Really, space pirates.
Hey man, ships are expensive.
Is the drink good?
The drink is actually pretty good. It is high quality alcohol.
Okay, so Rylan speaks up and says, I'm gonna need a couple of cases of this as well. And he points to his glass.
She looks at you a bit perplexed and asks, is this your pilot?
He smiles.
Keep him away from the drink. So, yeah, she offers 100,000 with your persuade.
Okay, well, I gratefully accept. Say that we'll be back for our cryopods once you've done. And if everything goes exactly to plan, I'd be more than happy to do more things with you in the future, if you require need of us.
Yes, if I do require your services, I might have you in mind.
Good, good. I'm all for business relationships, you see. As I said, while it was a threat, it is just me putting my cards on the table, so you know exactly where we both stand. If you have any words for me as well, I'll take those to heart.
No words for you, Mr. Eastfield. Just remember that nothing is assured. Especially when it comes to pre-tech. Leech, a moment of your time, please. And she starts completely ignoring you and dragging Leech out the door. So, once you two are alone, Leech, she says, this is about your friend Spider. He made it. We've managed to heal him in a way. Though the news aren't that good. We had to replace his whole lower body for cybernetic replacements.
Being very slightly robotic.
Let's hope I don't crash.
We had to replace his entire lower body with that of a horse.
I think Harry might have crashed.
Do you think so?
Oh, his Skype is now.
Yeah, his camera's frozen. No, come back to us, Lord
Right.
God of our universe.
I'll GM for the rest of this then. Okay,
Cool.
guys.
Everybody wins and
Basically,
gets
she
rich.
gives us 1,000,000 credits.
For each pod?
Everybody
Each
gets
pod.
their own ship.
Yeah, we each get our own ship. Each bigger than their own. They fit inside each other like Russian dolls.
Nice. I
So
like
who gets
it.
the biggest ship?
Me, of
Me?
course. I'm the captain.
So you're obviously compensating for something.
My massive mind.
Shouldn't I get the biggest ship so I could drive all of you around?
That makes a lot of sense.
Surely a captain should have the biggest ship.
Well, mine can be the most luxurious and smallest, so I can stay inside all of you.
Mm. What?
Nata's getting confused about which round that we are in chat, I think. What?
I'm just laughing.
You went to the GM spot there for a while, Phil?
Oh, did I? Did
Yeah.
I become Harriel? Well, did someone move me there? Move me? Did you put me there?
No, I didn't. It's just he dropped out of the call, so I think things just rearranged for a second.
Like the worst piece of software out there.
No, not the worst piece of software. I've seen worse.
I have
Skype
a-
works most of the time. It's just because Harriel unplugged his headset, so his computer, like the entire computer, probably crashed.
That sounds like a terrible computer.
Might
Okay.
be.
Fucking Trollobot. Yep,
What
it's
did you say?
a lot more space bullshit.
I love Crowlobot. And I'm not afraid to say it. I am a robosexual. Aww. So is it Chris with 2 S's then?
No, it should be.
No, I
That
mean
doesn't really matter.
I mean how you spell it.
Have I not made a Chris command yet? What do you want your Chris command to be, Chris?
Wait, he gets to name what his command is?
No, I shouldn't be able to.
I think I know what it should be, though.
I know what it should be.
Aim better.
Aim better.
Yeah.
You've never seen Jackie Chan do mine because it's really hard.
Of course. Not letting me into the thing, for whatever reason. We just post that.
I like Fingering Friday.
Wow. That from cards?
It was from cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, from now on, Casual Friday will be known as Blank Friday.
Oh yeah.
Probably don't have any quotes from me, do you? Because of that Probably
No,
racist.
we don't have any racist quotes from you.
That should be Ollie's quote, shouldn't it? They probably don't have any quotes from me because you're probably all too racist. Fuck your cinnamon!
Oh,
So, tell me about your week, Chris.
huh? My week.
Tell me about your week.
Well, it's Monday, so
Just
nothing
started.
much.
The week to come.
Gonna go visit my dad and a couple of meetings.
Nice.
How about you?
Streaming.
Streaming? Yeah.
Streaming. California
Streaming and
streaming.
creaming.
You're gonna stream like cards tomorrow or something?
Probably
Probably.
cards and Quiplash.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So much fun.
Yartinator and anyone else can come along. Love that shit. Of course you can as well, Chris.
No,
Not
no,
only that.
I
you
guess.
just throw me out. No. I'm gonna start fiddling with like Photoshop and shit as well this week.
Oh, he's setting up your pictures and stuff.
Yeah, I guess, but I'm really bad at Photoshop, so
What pictures? What do you mean?
like overlays and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, guys.
Chris, I'm sorry for what I linked you.
You know what we could do? We could have a midstream game of Quiplash while we wait for Harold to get back.
We'll almost be back.
Yeah.
Alright.
We have no idea when he'll be back, actually.
Might never be back.
I thought he'd be back already, but he isn't.
Took him quite a bit when he crashed in Shadowrun. There
Oh,
he
he's
is.
back.
Harry,
Damn it. No, I'm kidding.
Stop being on a toaster.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
It's alright, you can help it. Welcome
When
back.
you're back on
Thank you.
Skype, just saying I'll chuck you a thingy.
Yeah, give me a few because the computer's still chugging along.
Warming
You
up.
can carry on though,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Where was I? Oh yeah.
Leech.
Yeah, Leech. What did I say last?
Spider, lower body, cyborg.
Oh yes. Yeah. She tells you that.
Gonna pay us.
She tells you that the slug he took went straight through his spine, and because of that, they needed to replace his entire lower body, or he wouldn't be able to walk at all.
And heaven forbid he live in a wheelchair.
That's
Just
one powerful
grotesque.
slug. Should have put some salt around his spine.
And she says, we managed to install the cybernetic replacements just fine, though there was a catch. His mind didn't take the augmentations that well. He's suffering from augmentation rejection syndrome. His mind is nearly gone as a result of what we did to save him.
Oh, that's too bad.
We have him here in a room. He's still comfortable. If you wish to visit him, you're more than welcome to. You two were friends, correct?
More colleagues than friends.
I see. Still, if you wish to check up on him, I'll not stop you.
Yeah, Lee should go by and check on him at some point.
Okay, you can do it right now if you want.
Yeah, I could just go see what rejection syndrome is all about.
Okay. So
I know all too well about rejection.
She brings you up. Let me just answer the call. There. Okay, so she brings you down the hallway, and in this hallway there's this window, and you see, and you can. Spider, I cannot change the freaking handouts.
Okay, mad, Ariel.
I get mad because I prepared another sheet for Spider.
Are Spider and Raylan actually the same person?
It is
It's
the
Fight
same
Club.
picture. I picked the picture for Spider first, though.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
They're twins, separated at
Twins.
birth.
That's how he looks like now. And yeah, you can see him like he's sitting in a room in this corner, just bobbing back and forth, talking to himself. And Dr. Karen says, if you want to, I can let you in.
Yeah, I just lightly knock on his door so that he knows we're about to enter.
Okay. So as you walk in, he nearly jumps on you and says, Leech, 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 you're here, you're here. You're here. Noah told me you'd be here. Noah told me you'd be here. Yes, yes.
Is he Murdoch from our Shadowrun campaign?
No, he's worse.
Yeah, I came by to check on you. How are they treating you here?
I'm locked in here. I'm locked in here. I cannot go out. They don't let me go out. Noah says they will never let me go out. Noah has been telling me things.
Who's Noah?
Noah, don't you see Noah? And he points at an empty corner of the room.
Oh, yes, of course.
He's been telling me things. He's been telling me things. He says that the Lord's coming. The Lord's coming. And when he mentions the Lord, you know that he's talking about the Parasite Lord.
Parasite Lord?
Yes.
Mr. Fang's chief lieutenant. Who? Yeah, why does he think that, why does he think he's coming down here?
Why would he come? Why wouldn't he come? We escaped. That's why.
He thinks we're all dead, Spider.
Does he? I don't know. Mr. Frank, and he has a lot of ears, a lot of eyes. He has a lot of eyes. A lot of eyes. They're looking at me. They're looking at me.
You'll be fine here. Just remember to stay in your room. It's not safe outside with
I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay here. I don't want to stay here, Leech.
Oh, this is the safest place you can be.
He's going to find me here, Leech. He's going to find me. His eyes are looking at me.
Why do you say that?
He has eyes everywhere. He has eyes everywhere. Eyes. The eyes are looking at me. They're looking at me. They're looking at me. They're looking at me.
Not on Gun Hill, bud. You'll be safe here. It's a long way from Florissant. Just make sure you do everything the doctor tells you, and stay in your room. You don't want to go outside. The eyes will see you. And I start making my way outside of the room before he can drool on me.
He starts just sobbing as you walk out. And Dr. Karen, she says, so you were colleagues, so I don't think he mentioned he carried the MES gene, correct?
We weren't very close, so no, I'd never heard that.
I figured as much. From what we understand, this Noah character is just a manifestation of his, let's say, powers. He seems to be a precog of some kind. Very rare, but in his condition, he shrugs. I don't know how long he would last. His body has been pushed to the limits with the augmentations. If he burns out, he might risk dying at any point from the strain in his body.
Well, he's living on borrowed time anyway. Say, what sort of precautions are you taking to make sure Fang doesn't find you? He seemed pretty adamant that the Parasite Lord was going to find his way over here.
He squints and says, Parasite Lord, what's that?
The Paralord's the guy who oversees all of Fang's bloodsuckers.
I see.
Fang gets a lot of money from people, and not all the people that pay him money would, unless they had to, right? So he's got people that he employs to make sure that they pay up. And he employs somebody to make sure that the people that make sure the people are paying up pay up to him.
I see. We try to be as secretive as possible, though, there's always risks to what we do. The precogs insight, let's say, it's not to be shrugged at, even if they are mad. I might have to move my base of operations sometime soon if that comes to fruition. I don't know who is this Parasite Lord. If you don't know, or Spider, I have no idea how to prevent this from happening. But yeah, if you wish to talk to Spider anytime you're on Gunhild, feel free to come by. I'll try to keep him alive as best as I can. We have been giving him some medication that seems to be proving effective at delaying the rejection psychosis.
Yeah, I can tell it's keeping him really stable.
We're doing what we can with whatever we have.
Well, he seemed to know that I was coming, and he seems pretty adamant that you guys are going to have another visitor, so you may want to consider moving.
She nods, yes. As I said, a precog's insight is nothing to shrug at. I'll deal with moving as soon as possible. Will that be all, Leech?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
She nods and says, very well. Yeah, you and your group are welcome to stay here if you wish. Otherwise, you're free to go as you please. Oh, and by the way, before you leave, what about those weapons you found?
Got him.
Could you bring them to me? Maybe
Why?
I could point you.
Well, I think I
Maybe
probably
I
would
could
have.
point you to someone who's interested in that sort of, excuse me, in that sort of thing. I do have a few contacts.
I probably would have taken a picture with the something scanny thing that somebody has and shown her the picture of the Alpha and Omega.
With Raylan's compad, basically. With Raylan's phone.
Yeah, his phone, yeah. iPhone.
Yeah.
You take my iPhone.
So you show it to her.
Yep.
He gives it a look and says, "That's some interesting weaponry. Not to be carried by humans, I'd say. Maybe it could fit on a mech, but the only people who have mechs are, as you probably know, are the Valkyries." She shrugs. "If you want to sell them, I don't know how much you could make off of them in black market. You sell them openly, you know who's going to, for sure. But you might
I
get
understand.
a bigger payday, though you will have Gunhill watching over you, as you do."
Maybe we'll just keep them and use them ourselves.
Yeah, I'm not saying this to anyone, but I'm thinking that we can mount them onto Natasha, maybe.
Do you say that using them
No,
ourselves,
just thinking that.
Mapachin?
What?
Do you say that in front of her, like we might maybe just use them ourselves?
Yeah.
He just asks, "Do you have a mech suit?"
No. But you never know what can happen.
He just points at a few couplings at the back of the gun and says, "These are power couplings. They wouldn't work without a suitable power source, and those you can find in mechs. They aren't big enough for ship weapons, but a bit too large for manheld." So,
What weapon is this he's looking at?
the Alpha and Omega, the giant spike throwers.
Just you never know what you might come across someday.
True, but I thought that a group such as you usually goes for immediate payday.
You don't know who we are.
I have a pretty good idea.
We're looking into the long game, so we like to think ahead.
Very well. If in any way, should you find the need to sell them, here's a contact, and she gives you a contact to a black market dealer.
Thank you.
This person should help you move these guns.
Thank you.
Do keep them hidden.
Of course.
Wouldn't want to be randomly searched while coming into Gunhill someday.
Is this still the doctor, by the way?
What?
Is this still the doctor, by the way?
Yes, yes.
Okay. If I can, I'm gonna say I blow aside, or when like whenever I get free time, and say, "Good doctor, I've decided to go take a look at the ship they recovered these cryopods from to see if I can find anything to help my research. I hope you understand."
She nods and says, "Yeah, that is perfectly understandable. Will you come back to us once you've done looking at this ship, or do you plan on staying with them?"
I don't know. My immediate thought would be to come back, but only time will tell. think
None.
provide a better lifestyle for me, and which I may not be able to refuse.
Nods and says, "Very well, Dr. Ishmael. It's been a pleasure working with you."
I shake her hand and say, "You too, good doctor."
Okay. And you part ways. And now you have Dr. Ishmael on the crew.
Cool. Call me
Dr. Ishmael
Ishmael.
acquired.
Level up.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yes. Okay, so you guys want to stay in here in the lab, or do you want to go back to the ship?
Well, I think we just need time for her to do her thing with the cryopods.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else have anything that they need to do on the planet?
Mopatine doesn't really want to stick around, Gunhild.
Yeah. How about you, Rayland and Leech?
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, Raylan is already like walking towards the ship.
Well,
Around
then.
there.
Off, toodly pips. That means goodbye. It's a
Okay.
strange language from where I come from.
Okay.
On the way to the ship, I guess I ask, Mr. Isfield, do you have a lab of any kind on board your ship, which I still don't know the name of?
So, Ariel,
Yes.
do we now know that the person that was on board ship is now no longer on board ship? Warren's character.
Yeah, that. So as you guys make your way back to to the lander, a group of 5 people dressed pretty much like Selena does stops you in your tracks. They look at Selena and they just start speaking in some broken Italian to her. And their body language is getting a bit, violent.
This is as we're walking back to the ship.
As you're walking back to the lander, yes.
Some Italian guys speaking Italian start getting violent.
Hey,
with us.
babbity beepo!
What the fuck? Yeah,
Babbity-bee.
and they're dressed pretty much like Selena does. Bronze mask, a lot of robes, covering their entire body.
Hello, you Italians.
Hello,
Buongiorno.
What's going on
Italians.
here?
Hello, you Italians. Really?
Space Italians.
Oh no, no.
Ah. Oh my god.
Okay.
You are awful.
What's going on here is what I say.
What's all
Ah.
this then?
Let
I
me.
have no trouble here.
Here it is. Hmm. Okay. So, Phil, roll me a mental save.
Uh-oh.
Mental effect save. As this person looks at you.
I have 15 is my mental save.
Mm-hmm.
This is a saving throw. And what do I type? Target number 15.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, so you cannot stop this. Inside your head, you start hearing a voice saying, "Stay away from this, human. This is our business." This person has been kidnapped from our planet.
Okay.
What's
well
Selena
then.
doing?
Selena looks very nervous. Well, as nervous as a person in heavy robes can look. And she looks like she's ready to run off. Like
Okay,
that fight or fight reaction.
is there anybody else around? Like, who's around us right now?
It is nighttime, so not a lot of people, especially in this part of the planet.
Alright, I put on my night vision goggles and draw my 2 mag pistols. And say, what the fuck do you want, Italians?
Oh my god.
Thanks, Italians.
Really?
It's a mafia.
The space mafia, not just any type of mafia.
Not a pasta taco mafia?
Oh, space mafia.
Don
Pasta taco mafia.
Spacioni.
It's the Spafia.
Oh my god.
No, Chris, I have the rights to the Corleone family.
Oh.
Mhm. Okay. Leech, you do a mental effect save as well.
These space Italians have special powers, Leech.
They're psychics.
What is my mental effect save? 15.
Nope. Yeah, you also hear you also hear a woman's voice in your mind saying, please not draw weapons. We're not here for violence. We're only here for what is ours.
So I guess if I see Leech pull a weapon out, Ishmael would be. I assume we are fighting these people. Then I'm not that well versed in combat, so you know.
They haven't drawn weapons yet.
Yeah, but Leech has, so
Only Leech.
yeah.
Yep,
So,
Leech says they're psychers, so immediately. And then I say,
Psychics!
yeah, exactly. I say they're psychers, and
Psychics!
which one of you is trying to communicate? Why don't you just talk like a normal person?
The person in your mind says, I cannot speak your language with my own tongue.
Ah, she only speaks Italian.
that was bibbly boop bap.
Wow.
I'm fluent in Italian.
This is so
guys.
racist. This is so racist. I am sorry to any Italian viewers that are watching this. I am very sorry.
It's okay, Italians are always angry, so...
No, that's Russians.
They'll just eat some pasta and be fine,
Oh,
guys.
let's just insult the whole fucking
You'll eat
world.
a bit full of
Get it
spaghetti
all
and
out
get
of your
sleepy.
system.
Oh my god.
Dr. Ishmael shouts "Sigablach" at them.
Oh
And they
my
respond.
god.
What is that?
It's a Russian thing that a lot of Russians say when they get very angry. I don't
They
even know what it
don't seem to
translates
understand you. So yeah, the people in your guys' heads, they're just like, we just want what is ours back. She was our shaman and she was kidnapped.
Do you think I don't know if Mapachine has a voice in her head, because I don't know.
You don't, unless you speak up.
Well, Leech says, does she look kidnapped to you?
They say, the person says, nevertheless, you must come back to us.
Look, I'm not a lawyer or anything, but my understanding of kidnapping would place you on the kidnapper side.
We're not kidnapping, we're only taking what is ours back. Without her, our tribe will die.
She doesn't seem to care. I look at Selena.
Please, this is the plea of a dying people.
No, you're a robot again, Ariel. Good luck.
Mm,
Ariel.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, he's still
Hooray.
here.
You're in blue screen.
No. It's only on the first time.
Okay.
So yeah, the person in your head says, "This is the plea of a time people. Without her, we will die. If you wish for money, we have some. It's not much, but we need her."
Well, she's a member of the crew, so that means she sort of gets to do what she wants. So if Selena wants to go with you, we're not going to stop her. But at the same time, we're not just going to sit here while you kidnap one of our crew members because you make some claim.
So Selena just puts the cards on the table and says that she wasn't kidnapped. She ran away from her planet. Let me open my notes for more detail on that character. And while she didn't like her life there, she does admit that she was very important to her people. She ran away because she didn't feel like she belonged. In a way, she's a bit, she doesn't seem to care much for her own people. And she says that people from my area are enslaved a lot because of their powers.
You have powers?
She says, yes, I am a psychic as well.
Well, I say we let her go then.
Albert has a thing against psychics.
So, yeah, she says that she is willing to go back, though she wouldn't be exactly too happy about it. She would go for her people because she didn't know, they're dying, but she won't be that happy about it.
Oh, well, we've all got to do what we've got to do. How about we do a nice deal with these space Italians? I'm sure they've got plenty of money.
Space Italians? Come on, be respectful.
Space Italians, sorry.
They use tomatoes as currency, though, so you may not be happy.
God damn it.
Oh, God.
My campaign is falling to ruins.
What are they called again? What's her people called?
Aryans.
Aryans.
Aryans?
It's
Really?
a planet area.
Really?
Yeah.
Nazi Italians?
Blame the person who chose the name of the planet. I blame Warren. I blame Warren for all of this.
Let's blame Warren for anything that happens from here on out.
I
so
can
bad.
deal with that.
So they're Italians from the Aryan nation, okay.
No, they're blue.
They're blue Aryan space Italians. Okay.
God.
Is their leader called Mussolini by any chance?
No.
No, it's called Mussolani. Get it right. It's different.
Oh, sorry, I'm losing my
Oh
shit.
my God.
You bunch of Aryans.
Blue Aryans.
I
So
can't
we
hold
also
it
have the
together.
Reich as well in this campaign, yeah? Just,
But we have Reich.
Reich means empire.
Yeah.
but is it the third one?
No,
Well.
it's just a Reich.
Did the Axis win World War II in your universe, Sarah? Is that what
Yes,
happened?
they did. And we have this storyline in Wolfenstein is what I'm going after.
I see. So that makes sense.
Fuck's sake.
Who did you save? The Irish guy or the American kid?
I saved the kid
Oh,
in my
fucking-
first playthrough.
Irish guy's a lot better. He's fucking Irish.
I saved the Irish from the second playthrough. Don't worry.
Okay.
Let's call them Orions then.
Orions, right.
Orions.
Thank you.
Oh my
Thank you.
God.
It's so hard for you to say that. Well, I'm sure these bunch of Orions will be able to give us some form of monetary compensation if we're just going to let her go so easily.
The voice in your mind says, "Here, have this," and he tosses you,
A tomato.
a cred stick. Something that seems like a cred stick. And
But it's a fake!
yeah, they take Selena and run off. One of them teleporting the group away.
One of them teleports the group away?
Mm-hmm.
Teleportation powers is a psychic thing.
Yeah. I just, I never get used to it every time I see it.
Yeah, they just vanish into thin air.
Surely they can't teleport
Deeply
a large
unsettling
distance.
for Mapachin.
What?
Like, surely they can't teleport a large distance.
Oh, they can, my friend. This person, I'll tell you right now, they can teleport up to 10 kilometers away.
Full BS on this magic bullshit. But this is a
You can check the
sci-fi
rules.
Universe.
You can check the
Die,
rules.
bye, Harriel.
So yeah, they toss you some credits your way. 2,000. That's all they have.
Ooh,
Okay, that's fine with me.
free money.
So I guess you guys go back to the ship.
Yes, unless someone else
That's
wants
where,
to do anything.
that's where we were going.
Okay.
Mapachin says, I'm sure going to miss her. And then moves on.
Okay. So you guys are back in the ship.
Do
What
I
is
run
it?
into the AI?
At the moment, I told her to stay in her room.
Alright.
I mean, like, if you're randomly searching around the ship,
No,
I might have an
won't.
issue with that. But I mean, like, otherwise,
Right.
I kind of said for you to also stay in your room. So I mean,
Alright, like, do you have a lab in which I guess this is the conversation. Do you have a lab in which I can work?
Well,
to
since
do some of my
we've
research?
now kind of like have that thing just happen, I'm going to be like, oh, it seems we now no longer possess anyone with any knowledge of medicine or anything like this. Do you know anything of medicine?
No, I'd never desired to learn any of that during my education years, or
Ah, so you're a doctor of other things, I see.
only, yes, the truest form of a doctor.
Which
a
is...
PhD.
Yes,
You do in
can
fact
find
have a
out
pretty
that
huge
later.
dick.
Yeah.
Well, we have a room that's near the med bay. You can probably stay in there.
Does the med bay have any
It
lab
has probably our
equipment?
other scientific equipment in there.
There
If
is
it-
some scientific equipment, yes, though it's not much.
Yeah,
You can tell that the person that was here before didn't dabble much in the hard sciences
Yeah.
more than healing people.
do you have any computer simulations I could run of any kind?
Simulations. Of...
Yes. Mainly physics and growth.
Ah, you require a computer. Yes, we have
is there-
terminals in every room.
Oh, thank you.
How powerful is your computer? How fast is your internet?
Just
Do you
We
have
have a
Wi-Fi?
terabyte connection,
Hmm.
up and down.
up and down?
And,
Oh.
Yes. We run many MMOs on it and farm much gold.
Yes,
That's how we
WoW
make
2
money.
has been released.
No, the final release of oh god,
Go on.
Half-Life 3 finally released.
Oh,
It's an MMO.
It just came out though.
It
it
just
just
came
came out. Yes. There is
In
a
fact,
faction
it's
called
still
Valve.
it's still in beta, really.
Yeah.
But it's open beta. So
There's a faction called Valve in this game. I just need to add them in. I forgot about it, sorry. So how long do you guys wait around Gun Hill? Do you guys want to do anything else? Do you guys want to try and sell Alpha and Omega?
I'd like
Do
to
you want to
have
go
a
to
conversation.
Ilaria and start scavenging the ship? Do you want to go look for people capable of scavenging a ship? Salvaging
So-
a ship, I mean.
I'm imagining that we're, first of all, like divvying up the 100,000.2 K or whatever.
102,000.
Yeah.
What,
Between
102,000?
Yeah.
'cause we got 2,000 from that cred stick.
Yeah, I just thought for some reason she was giving us 10,000. That's what I wrote. No, it's 100,000. Yeah, bitch.
No, it
Yeah.
was an 80k. An 80k offer, but
Right?
he managed to bump it up to 100.
So at the moment, because Dr. Ishmael hasn't truly signed on with us as a member of crew, I think we're splitting that
4 ways, yeah.
4 ways.
Wow,
Unless
what a
we're going
bunch
to
of
have a
dicks.
conversation with Ishmael. Ishmael, do you come to me when I start talking? Nope. Someone
Who?
left. Who was it?
Ollie.
It was Ollie.
I'm gonna let my dog out real quick. Be right back.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, then we're going to have to wait for Ollie to find out what's going on. But basically, I want to talk to him. I mean, start saying,
Well-
right, let's start divvying up this cash then.
The thing is, we did the work that got us that cash, not him.
Yeah,
So
but-
that's ours.
Cool.
But we'll
But
wait
it's
till he gets
also
back.
meaning that our share of the ship would be then divided by 4 people instead of
Seems like it.
instead of that many people. So I'm going to try and see if he wants to become part of the debt.
Sure.
But he shouldn't
But
get
this
paid for
payment's
this.
ours and not his.
Okay, then
Because
okay.
Dr. Ishmael is broke.
He was around during the 2000, so we could either give him the 2000 or like a fifth of that.
Wow.
Hey, Ishmael, want to get into debt with us?
Want to
What
buy
year
our
is it
debt
supposed to be again, Harold?
year? 3201. The year.
I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Ollie's still not back, so do you want
He
to keep
crashed.
making your dog do poops?
Keep make him continuously poop.
He does that on his
Hey,
own.
Ollie.
Sorry.
Ollie.
Yo.
So basically, I'd come up to you and Dr. Ishmael, hello. So now you are with us.
So basically,
Would you consider yourself part of the crew, or do you think you're only staying here for a short amount of time?
depends on you, good sir.
We have need for someone of your caliber.
I assume I will be getting a pay for being a part of the crew.
Yes. Generally here we split things 5 ways. However, you must also take on the debt of the ship if you are to accept
why-
such a honor.
That sounds unreasonable to me. So why would I must take on the debt of the ship when I've only just become, if I'm to join the crew?
Because in order for you to take the jobs that my ship allows you to get to, you need to pay partly for the fuel and also the finding of the jobs in the first place.
But I assume that would all be deducted from my pay.
Yes, and that's if that's how you want to put it, then yes. but in my mind, it works the opposite way around.
I would much prefer if the business were to deduct any of the, let's call it tax, we shall, from my pay before I receive them, before I receive it. That surely sounds reasonable to you, does it not? Then you would give me my money, then I would have to take away part of it, then give it back to you. Why just not take it when you before you give it to me?
Because
That's
that's the
how we
way we're
do
doing
it.
it with everyone else, and it's really, really confusing to do it your way around.
I think that's how we did it the first time, was like, here's how much we got paid, here's our expenditures, subtract
Yeah,
it, and then divide the
exactly.
remainder. I think that's how we already did it before.
Yeah, we
That's
pay
how
off
we've
the
been doing
ship
it.
expenses and then split it.
Yeah. I
Okay,
felt
if
that
that's
it was a different way around. So
I thought that's the way it was, but okay, if that's the way we've been doing it, continue doing it that way, ship's quartermaster.
then I have no problem.
However, since you have only been with us for the latest mission of finally releasing our crazy psychic alien that was around with us, it looks like we'll be you'll be getting a share of 2,000 credits.
Of a share of 2,000 credits, meaning
Yes.
that I will gain 2,000 credits, or a cut
No.
of 2,000 credits.
A cut of 2,000 minus your ship expenses this month.
Okay.
I must say, ouch.
Completely understandable.
So if you want to split 100,000 divided by 4,
25,000.
right, so 25,000, and then take however much it costs for a month out, and then
Which is not
give
tax.
We
everyone
already
else the rest
paid
of
our
the money.
month. Like, we already paid our
I know,
month.
but I mean,
You
we
already
may as
paid
well-
January.
I mean, we may as well put a month aside.
That is a good idea.
Take out before you split it down.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then today alone, we've already made like the monthly payment. Just
Or more than a
Uh,
monthly payment.
a little bit less, actually.
Unless you guys, because we've already paid for this month, would you like to have all the money divided by 4?
I'm thinking that might be easier because like this is just the brand new start of a month. So
Well, let's hope we actually manage to make the rest of the cash by the next month then, and
yeah,
you don't go spending it willy-nilly.
if we don't, then it has to come from us.
Okay. So, after you divide the money however you want to divide it, what are you guys doing in the ship? Do you guys wait around for Dr. Karen to call you and say, hey, a guy survived? Or do you want to move on and start dealing with the salvaging?
I think we should salvage if we can find anyone that has any jobs to do with going to Cardice or Ilaria on our way. That would also be useful. But if not, let's just go to Ilaria and start the salvage efforts.
Does our new doctor know anything about computers?
It is being what tech? Sorry.
Do you know anything about
Most.
computers?
Yes, I know a little bit.
Do you know how to pull a nav computer out of a ship?
That'd be tech post tech.
No, that would be tech astronautic.
No, I don't. Actually.